We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run is the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. The throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, alert 33.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
6-yard line.
Kings! 180! Alert!
Baker to throw. Out to his right. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Run.
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 3.
180! Regular! Stop!
To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And now where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you, the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a first.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Now Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
180.
Here's Mayfield. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
Want to finish this opening drive with 6. So the decision is go for it on 4th and goal.
20.
They'll go. Mayfield. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
A quick throw. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
To return is Johnson. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He's going to air this one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Rolling to the left. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
That's quickly out to Smith. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39.
We are through one. The Bucs have the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vices, 60 Vices. 70 Lions. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Let go.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready? Panther and left, Bronco 80. Let's go.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Inside the 20. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. He's going to take a shot down the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. Down the field. It's caught on that left sideline. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Neighbors in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker going for it all. That's hard, and he will get into the end zone. Jalen McMillan, touchdown, Tampa Bay. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
It's the score. Buccaneers 16, Steelers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Cowboy 80. Come on, come on. Check. 70 Lions. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt. Cup 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
7 Pirates.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him. Take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
Taken at the 19. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
Pistol.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. A tight end in motion now. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. There he goes, inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Regular. 180. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Mayfield exiting the pocket right. That's to the right side and incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Mayfield to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Chop 60, chop 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Real.
On first down is Mayfield. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Got Cougar night.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there. Third and 5. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here now, third and 5.
Here we go, set. Hawks, 70, Hawks. Hurt. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
At the 29-yard line.
Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. One final throw before the break. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
Count back. Let's go now. Back. Bronco 80.
Now, faking the give. On the run to the right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Neighbors in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Run. Hey, alert 33.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Flush to his right, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. That is T.J. Watt getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Check your ass. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Back to the air one more time. That's out wide to Warren. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3. They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Of a handoff, it's Irvin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
180. Run.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 7.
Good. 180. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Max Crosby. He's pinned to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This brought in out past the 20. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
At their own 45-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for the Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen McCollum. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Real.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. To the left side. to Godwin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
The 32-yard line.
180! Real. Done.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
20! Stop!
Mayfield to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And the Steelers are going to have it just past their 25.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Vita Vea. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Ready? 19 tight. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
A run out of the gun with Warren. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Press, ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return. And will take this back to the 20-yard line. They go play action with Mayfield. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
For the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard 30-yard
Back to
line.
60. Ready. Ready, ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
It's a gain of 4.
Ready up.
Third and 6.
Ready, ready. Hurt, hurt. Check smash, check smash. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Rambo 80. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here's Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On the zone read, they hand it to Warren. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.